back to his daughter, his sisters, and his sister's kids.
I'm on the opposite end of where I'm supposed to be right now. I am the caretaker. I am the one that's supposed to be protecting these people, and I'm unable to do this at this time. So it's got me nervous.
Well, again, police did open everything back up a few hours later, letting the campers leave and let other people get back to their homes.
Well, the KOMO News Network will stay on top of this story, of course, and bring you the latest information as we get it. The local neighborhood was terrorized for hours on end by a shooter, apparently picking off targets at random.
Now, this happened on Jim Creek Road near Arlington. KOMO 4's Luke Ducey has been out there this morning, again, still trying to piece together what happened, because, Luke, we should probably tell viewers there have been conflicting reports about one shooter that was shot and killed, possibly another shooter there. What are you learning now from officers there on the ground?
Yeah, and these guys behind me, the deputies on the ground, have surrounded this house behind me. They tell me that the area is secure, number one. Number two, they say there's only one shooter, that they're not looking for a second shooter. They're not afraid that there's someone else around here in this area, and that shooter is dead. But just look back there. The other interesting part about this, and the very latest this morning, is they have the house there surrounded and taped off, not letting anyone near it. Don't know what that house is, if that's where the shooter lived or any connection there, but they have it roped off in an area where they do not want anyone going near the house, perhaps that they're waiting for search warrants to go inside. But about the shooting itself, it absolutely terrorized this neighborhood. And witnesses say one sniper was hiding in the woods. He took aim and shot people just walking by. He also shot through houses, boats, cars, including patrol cars. The deputies evacuated people along this road in this area while they mounted a house-to-house search. The victims described a horrific scene.
And then my son reached down and kind of slapped his leg, thought maybe it was just a slap or something, and he didn't even realize it was the bullet went right through his calf of his leg. So then he hollers, "I got shot."
Yeah, how scary is that? No one would be expecting that any time. Now, late last night, deputies said they found a shooter dead in this area. It's possible the deputies killed that suspect, but they're still trying to figure that out as well. A lot of information going back and forth. You have to confirm this before you release it, and they want to make sure they have all of their I's dotted and their T's crossed. It's not clear, though, what motivated the gunman in the first place. Again, back here live, they've got this one house surrounded here, not letting anyone near it. These are deputies on the scene. Some of them are decked out in SWAT gear as well. But back to those reports. Early reports were that perhaps because there were so many bullets fired in such a short period of time, investigators thought perhaps there's a second shooter here. They thought they were going to have to search for that second shooter possibly in the area this morning. But again, deputies on the ground here say and tell me this morning, one shooter, not looking for a second person. Live near Arlington, Luke Ducey, KOMO 4 News, back to you.
Yeah, as it is with these stories, really, the information sort of unfolds in pieces there, but I'm sure that's a sigh of relief for some people who might have been concerned about a second shooter. So thank you, Luke, for the latest.
Yeah, thanks for nailing that down. All right, as Luke just mentioned, everybody able to move freely.